I just thought I'd stop by and say hello.
I'm so glad you did.
So you've been released, huh?
Mm-hmm. How about that? Ooh.
Are you okay?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's just a little aftermath of that surgery.
Have they been giving you the radiation treatments?
Mm-hmm. Well, they're going to start doing it every day.
How long?
5 days a week. And for about 5 weeks.
And what did they say? I mean, is the cancer gone?
As far as they can tell. So far, so good.
That's great.
Oh.
Here, let me help you. No, please, just sit down.
I'm really not an invalid. Thank you.
Oh, got everything?
Uh-huh.
Good morning. How are you feeling?
Well, I'm glad to be alive and well. Thank you very much. Here you go.
Oh, it's today's, huh? Thank you very much.
Rick.
Yeah.
Let me see the paper.
Well, you have to check out after. Why don't you start getting
I want to
dressed?
see the paper. Give it to me.
No, not now.
Rick, give it to me right now. Kelly Capwell Perkins arrested for murder.
Miss Capwell.
Can we speak to Cece?
Miss Capwell, have you spoken to Kelly? Is it true that Dylan Hartley was having an affair with Kelly
Has she made a
Capwell?
confession
I'm sorry, there
yet?
really isn't anything that we can say except that I'm sure Kelly will be proven innocent.
Yes, but haven't witnesses come forward who saw her do it? We hear she's pleading insanity.
If it was self-defense, why did she invite Hartley up to the suite?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to inform you that you are now trespassing on private property. So if you don't get your collective journalistic butts out of here pronto, I'm calling Ron and Nancy down the street.
Did you see
All
her
right?
do it?
Any further questions?
Very
Any further
possible.
questions?
Yes,
Miss
I need
Capwell.
Shove it.
One more question.
Have a good
Miss
day.
Capwell, one more question, please.
Yeah, thanks, Pearl.
Well, you handled that rather well. I'm glad to have you back on the job.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Capwell.
Well, everything around here is in an uproar. Perhaps it would be very good for you to be full-time butler again.
Yes, sir.
It's good to have a level head around here.
Sounds like another would-be Walter Cronkite. Allow me, I'll take care of it. Okay, you bastard. Cruzy, would you look at what the wind brought in?
Excuse me, Cruz. Why? Am I not allowed to see my daughter? They're holding her in that hospital. No one is allowed in. What in the world is going on over there?
You let Eden get the upper hand because you're a coward.
You're the coward, Kirk, for having to sucker me into your plan. And now you're trying to set me up. That typewriter was never in my room. You put it there, didn't you?
Yes. Yes, I did. I thought you were dead. You weren't going to be around to take the rap for Eden getting hurt or any of the other things you did.
Are you going to keep listening to that again and again? Haven't you made up your mind yet? Are you going to go along with me or not? I mean, with this, we can put Kirk behind bars for the rest of his life. All I'm asking for in return is for you not to prosecute me for pulling the plug on Cece.
You doing what you did made me lose the one person in my life I really loved. And I ended up with Kirk. And it was the beginning of a terrible nightmare. And I'm sorry, Gina, but you are going to pay for what you did. Get your purse.
What?
We're going back to Santa Barbara.
All right. I'll get my purse, Eden. But you're not going anywhere.
If you ask me, I think you're working much too hard on this case. I didn't ask you. Why can't you leave your work in the office like the rest of the world?
Because time is running out. The trial is coming up. I'm nowhere near finished building up this case.
You sound very desperate. I'm concerned, too concerned. What's that supposed to mean? It means that I think you're much too involved personally in this case.
Look, I am doing the best that I can. What are the flowers for?
Oh, well, it's certainly not for you. A friend of mine's in the hospital. I thought maybe they'd cheer her up.
Can't remember the last time anyone ever sent me flowers.
That's because you're always throwing the flowers back in their face. Excuse me. I know this will disappoint you, but I have to leave now. Bye. How soon they forget.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, those are lovely. Where are they from?
Oh, just an old admirer.
Yeah? Get well. Your old admirer seems to have a strange sense of romance.
Yes, he's a very funny fellow. Yes.
Speaking of getting well, an old gin rummy playing friend of mine saw you at the hospital the other day. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. It was just a routine checkup. See you around.
Hello.
Hello.
Augusta.
She's right over there. Thank you.
To my favorite lawyer.
Thank you. Funny, these look like the ones on this table. I can't imagine where you got them.
Well, I happened to bump into your sister on the way out. She was
Yeah,
carrying-
well, I figured it was her idea.
No, as a matter of fact, it was all mine.
Well, shall we get down to business?
Sure. Ready when you are.
Good.
I understand they've just begun the testing process, and while they're in the middle of it, nobody
don't give a damn.
Mr. C, she's in a psychiatric ward. They're trying to determine whether or not she's fit to stand trial.
That is absolutely unnecessary. There's nothing wrong with my daughter. What happened was a shock, and she'll be fine.
Well, that's what they have to determine.
It was obviously self-defense. Dylan's been hounding her for months. I've had to throw him out of here a couple of times myself. Now, I'm going to call this judge right now. I have a right to see my daughter, tests or no tests.
He's been like that ever since the arrest.
Yeah, it's too bad Eden isn't here to calm him down, give him his antacids. Where is she anyway? Have you seen her lately?
She's been out of town for a little while.
Well, why don't you give her a call, get her back? I mean, Mr. C could use some reinforcements.
Her phone's out of commission right now. Actually, I was planning to drive up and let her know about Kelly.
Yeah, I think she'll want to know. Why is she there anyway? Just to get away from it all?
Yeah, I guess so. By the way, have either of you seen Kirk recently?
Mm-mm.
No. As a matter of fact, I went upstairs to deliver his morning cup of java, and he wasn't in. His bed didn't look too slept in either.
I heard that he's burning the midnight oil at the office.
Who told you that?
Haley said something about it.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess I better pay Mr. Cranston a visit before I leave town. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, sport.
Bye.
Bye. I think I'm going to get out of this general's uniform and take off. I'm going on a little trip.
Oh, where are you going?
None of your beeswax, sweetheart.
Aha!
Do you mind, please?
Pearl, that is Madeline's date book that you made a copy of. You promised me that you were going to give that to the police.
Yeah, well, I just cracked another element of the code, right? But I can't tell you about it.
Why? I don't want you getting involved with the defense.
No, I'm not getting involved, mon petit chéri.
Well, then what is it? Oh, Pearl, don't tell me that you're starting to believe that David's innocent.
All I believe is justice. Au revoir.
Gino, what are you gonna do? Everybody's gonna be looking for you.
I'll just leave town like I did before. I'll disappear. And everybody will think I'm dead again.
What are you, crazy? You aren't thinking straight. What about your son? What are you gonna do about your son?
What are you trying to do? Make me another offer, Eden? Well, I don't believe anything you say. You're just like your father.
Listen to
No,
me.
you listen to me. I'm the one who's holding all the cards. You would offer me anything, but I know better. As soon as I stop pointing this gun at you, you'll change your mind. All deals will be off. Well, you had your chance. We could have put your loving husband behind bars between me and this tape. But no, you decided not to. So now I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave you to Kirk. And I'm sure he's gonna come and find you again, and he's gonna try what he tried before at the boathouse. Only this time I'm not gonna be there to save you, Eden. So good luck, because this time you're gonna be on your own. I need your keys. Give them to me. What happened to the brakes?
No! You're going someplace, sweetheart! Come here.
No.
Gina! Gina! Oh, there's no answer, is there? You know, I don't think Gina's gonna be helping anybody ever again, Eden. By now, I think she's been reduced to a pile of rubble, so why don't you just sit down? Because we are alone here, Eden. Just the two of us. At last.
I've got to get to Kelly as fast as I can.
They're not allowing any visitors, I've checked.
No visitors?
I'm sorry, Sophia. Maybe it's better this way. You're not supposed to be up and around yet. That's why I try to keep the whole thing from you.
No, what are you talking about? Why can't she have visitors?
Judge has ordered some psychiatric testing.
What kind of testing, Rick?
Well, apparently she's had some kind of breakdown.
Oh, no. Well, that's all the more reason I have to get to her right away. She's going to need me. Cece, I'll go to Cece and he'll make sure I can get her
Sophia,
there.
maybe this is the perfect time to talk to Cece about your illness. Get it out in the open.
Oh, no.
Your friends and your family deserve to know.
It's the worst time. It's absolutely impossible. I can't. They don't need my weakness now. They need me to be strong, particularly Kelly. Hello. How's the patient? Hi, Augusta. I brought you some flowers. Oh, aren't they just lovely? Thank you. Up and dressed so soon? They're releasing me. Really? Really. Well, why don't we have lunch at the Orient Express or something? No, I couldn't. I'm sorry. I'd like to, but I can't.
She's read the papers.
Oh, so I have to get to Kelly as soon as possible. I understand. Well, if you want to come by or something and talk. Thank you very much. About noon or whatever. That's wonderful. Thank you. I've got to see the nurse now. Thank you. You've been very kind. Thank you for everything. I'll be right back.
No problem. I guess I should thank you too, Augusta. No one would have expected it, but you've given Sophia a lot of support.
I'm sort of surprised myself.
You've really helped her through this thing.
Being ill's bad enough. Nobody should have to endure that kind of pain alone.
Excuse me. You're Marcia, right? Mr. Cranston's secretary?
Yes.
Your office said I could find you here. I'm looking for Kirk, and I was wondering if you have any idea where
You're not the only one. I've been trying to find him for 2 days. He hasn't been in, and he's missed 2 really important appointments.
No kidding.
I mean, I didn't want to call Mr. Capwell because of everything he must be going through. You know, his daughter. But it's getting to the point where I'm going to have to.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, usually he at least calls in. But it's like he just disappeared.
Well, if you do hear from him, tell him to get in touch with Inspector Castillo right away, Santa Barbara Police. All right?
Sure. Does Mr. Cranston know what this is in reference to?
Yeah, I think he does. Hello, Sheriff. Yeah, this is Cruz Castillo with the Santa Barbara... I'm fine, Tom. How are you? Look, man, I need a favor. Could you drive out to the Cliff House at the end of Overlook Drive and check to see the occupant is all right? Eden Cranston. Her phone's out of commission, and I have reason to think she might be in some kind of danger. That'd be great. Could you do it right away? I'm gonna head up there myself in a while, but I'll wait for your call first. The Orient Express restaurant in Santa Barbara. Thank you very much. Yeah, bye.
Is Mrs. Cranston in some sort of trouble?
For your boss's sake, she better not be.
What we need is another suspect.
Sure. Take your pick. See anyone you like here?
No, David, I mean an alternative suspect. Someone to put the old reasonable doubt in the jury's mind. Can't you think of anybody?
There isn't anybody. We've checked out every enemy Madeline ever had. Look, we've talked to, friends, acquaintances, foes. They all have legitimate alibis with plenty of witnesses to back them up.
I know. And you know where that leaves us, don't you?
Listen, if you want to back out now, it's okay with me. I understand. You gave it your best shot. If you feel it's all for nothing, then let's...
No. I believe that you are innocent. And if I believe that, I can convince a jury. Somehow.
You're really something, you know that?
There's a couple of other things I want to go over.
No, let's give that a break for a minute, okay?
I can't. We can't. You know how
I
close
can't
the trial
do
is?
this
We need to-
anymore. How about you and I do something else together?
Now?
No, later. Maybe a night out together when we don't even mention this case. Maybe if I had that to look forward to, I could work a little more now. What do you think?
Okay, it's a deal.
Good.
Right now, I have to leave you alone just for a minute. I'll be right back.
Well,
Excuse me?
You know that entry in the date book that we couldn't figure out?
Yeah,
Right, this one. Right here. Well, I think I got it figured. Sort of.
Sort of?
Look, if you reverse the little mark here, it's a little 2.
Okay, all right, so we've got a little L and a little 2.
Right. L squared.
Oh, I see.
So? What does it mean?
How am I supposed to know what it means? It's probably the person that Madeline was meeting.
Yeah, so anyway, I thought that our man David over here might have some ideas who that would be.
Oh, man, I will ask him. Thank you, Pearl. I really appreciate everything you're doing. I really do. It's important to me.
No, it's no big deal at all. I mean, I just don't like seeing a friend of mine with her back against the wall. And besides, I mean, I want to get to the bottom of this just as bad as you do. What's with you? Holy moly, L squared. Lionel Lockridge.
Can't be.
Of course not. Honey, would you look at that? He's got a little big book just like Madeline's.
As fast as I could.
Well, where have you been? I've been calling your apartment for hours. You never even came home.
Out of town. I was out of town, and when I read the newspapers this morning, I came back right away.
Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. This thing has got me on the ropes. You look very pale.
Just tell me everything. Tell me what happened. Tell me how she is.
She would be fine if everybody would just leave her alone. I try to protect her, try to keep away from the psychiatrist, but this judge thinks that our daughter is mentally incompetent, so she puts her in a hospital for testing.
Cece, our girl has had one trauma after another in her life. You saw the stress she was under.
Yes, I know that. Letting her move out didn't help much. I never should have done that. These head shrinkers get her now. Might make things even worse.
They might make things better. They might help.
She doesn't need that kind of help. I am sure that Dylan provoked the attack, if in fact it was even an attack. Self-defense isn't a crime. There's nothing wrong with Kelly.
Of course it was self-defense. There is no doubt about it was self-defense, but she needs to talk to doctors, Cece. She needs to talk to the professionals.
Professionals. They have a vested interest in deciding that the whole world needs treatment. That's what professionals do.
Cece, there was a time in my life that without psychiatric help, I might not have saved my sanity. I had no touch with my emotions. I could have been an empty shell. Can you want that for Kelly?
All I want is my daughter to be home, to be under this roof so I can watch over her. I want all of my family here. I don't want them running off in different directions. I want my children here. I want my...
I have to go now. But please, please let me know as soon as we can see her, will you?
Yes, of course I will. Sophia, when we're able to see her, I would like you to come with me. I think Kelly would feel good seeing us together.
So do I. I think it's a good idea. The sooner the better. Oh.
What is it? What is it? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just a little faint. It's the only thing with Kelly.
I'll walk you to the car.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
Good morning. I'd like to leave a message for Mr. Lionel Lockridge. I'd very much like to meet him at noon today, if his schedule permits. Samuel Ventura. Yes, that's right, as in the town. Tell him it's in reference to a small collection of some rather special Monet watercolors. Yes, I'm familiar with Mr. Lockridge's reputation as a connoisseur of such works, and I would very much like him to have a look at them. Yes? 11 a.m. I'll be dining at the Orient Express, if he's interested. Just have me page. Thank you.
Just the lady I've been looking for. How would you like to help a friend in need?
Depends on what that friend wants.
A diversion.
A diversion?
Yeah, I want to pick some guy's pocket. I want you to divert his attention.
Forget it.
Well, wouldn't you like to know whose pocket?
No.
Sure you would. Lionel Lockridge. I saw him where he put the date book in his pocket, and I want to lift it. All I need is an assist, a sexy diversion. You were made for the part.
Absolutely not.
Yes, I would have killed you both if I had the chance. You betrayed me, Gina. You didn't follow the plan. You let Eden get the upper... So, now you know. I suppose you have suspected for a long time, Eden. But you know, this is all your fault. Because of this affair with Cruz. And you are going to pay the price. I suppose we all have to pay the price for our sins. Sooner or later, don't we? But you know, truthfully, I really didn't want you to pay this quickly. I had hoped that I would be able to get to Gina before she got to you. But I was too late. It's a shame, isn't it? But now, Gina's been got. And I'm afraid you know too much. So what should have happened that night at the boathouse will have to happen now.
If affair that you think Cruz and I were having is all in your mind, we were just pretending to have an affair.
It is amazing the things that people will say when their lives
Cruz
are at
is
stake.
gonna know that you're behind us.
isn't
He's
it?
gonna know you're the one who
Well,
did
knowing and proving are two different things, Eden. You see, as long as I have this tape, Cruz is not going to be able to prove anything. Don't! It's the sheriff's car. Who called them?
Oh, yeah.
The lines are down. You certainly couldn't have. You listen to me. Listen to me! You're gonna go out there, Eden. And you're going to say whatever you have to say to make him go away. You understand? You try anything. Both die.
Mrs. Cranston?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Tom Woods. Inspector Castillo asked me to drop up and see if you're okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I understand your phone's been down.
Yes, it has.
Are there any other problems?
No. Thanks.
Well, Cruz asked me to tell you he's on his way up here.
He is?
Yes, I guess he had his reasons.
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you sure you're all right?
Fine.
Well, I'll call Cruz and tell him you're okay.
Thanks.
Okay, see.
Mr. Woods?
Yes.
When you call Cruz, could you tell him it isn't really necessary for him to come up? I'd rather if you didn't.
Sure thing. I'll tell him.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So touching. Very loyal. You know you can't save yourself, so you're gonna save Cruz.
Why don't you just do it? Why don't you just pull the trigger, Kurt? Why don't you just get it over with?
No. Not yet. I have other plans.
Thank you, Brick.
Okay, see you later.
You might have to sit down again.
Good. Yeah. Listen, I just want to make sure that my eyes are not deceiving me. I do see Augusta and Sophia together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Acting like a couple of old buddies. Can you explain that? I mean, what's going on? And where has Sophia been lately?
I mean, you still don't...
Don't what?
Nothing, I don't know.
Well,
what
she
she's
was
been.
behaving as if she wasn't feeling well.
Yeah, well, she's probably all shook up about Kelly and the worry's starting to show. Lionel, I have to go. I'll see you later, okay?
Good afternoon, Mr. Lockridge. Would you like a table?
No, thank you. I'm waiting for a fellow named Ventura. Has he been in?
Ventura? Yeah. No one by that name's come in as yet.
All right, I'll just wait. Thank you.
Okay, fine.
Can't believe I'm actually going to go through with this, Pearl.
It just shows you what kind of a keeper you are, Courtney. Now, all you have to do is create the diversion, and I take care of the rest, okay?
All right.
After you. Come on. Win it.
Oh, my word!
Courtney, hey,
I am so clumsy.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, listen, be glad it wasn't a chocolate malt.
Exactly.
What was it?
It was just water. Oh, I'm really sorry. But I really got to go.
Well, that's okay. I'll take care of it.
She seemed okay, Cruz.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
She was a little nervous, but she assured me she's fine.
Well, that's good. Listen, thanks for going out there for me, Tom.
Hey, no problem. Oh, she wanted me to tell you you shouldn't bother coming up here.
She said that?
That she did.
Okay, thanks again, man. I'll be seeing you.
So long.
Well, what are you waiting for?
You know, I really loved you, Eden. You are the only person in my whole life that I ever loved. And I really never thought that that would happen to me, you know? I thought I would go through my life as an ambitious man with no time for love, devoting all of my energies to success. And then I met you. And none of that seemed important anymore. I learned how to trust. And I learned how to care for someone. I put everything else in my life aside and devoted myself to you. Do you have any idea what you've done to me?
I haven't done anything to you.
I just want to ask you one question. Did you ever love me? No. I guess that is a stupid question, isn't it? And you know, I've lost everything because of you. We could have had everything. We could have had everything together. But you blew it. And the price is so high. You are going to pay with your life, Eden. That's right. You're going to die. Just like Gina did. In an accident. You're going to go over that cliff. And they're going to find your mangled body in the wreckage of a car. Get up.
No.
Get up.
No! No!
Not loving me was the biggest mistake you made in your whole life. And it's your last.
I don't know why you're doing this. I know you still love me.
No. You don't love me. You love Cruz. You always have. And I'm going to deny both of you what you've always wanted. He's never going to have you. You're never going to have him. Because you're going to be dead. Let's go.
Pearl, do you realize that...
Please. Genius at work here.
Oh, well, excuse me, genius, but you're on the wrong month. You see, in Lionel's date book, it says March 3rd, and in Madeline's, it says April 3rd.
So what? A slight slip of the fingers. I suppose you think you can do a lot better?
No, I wouldn't say that.
No, you wouldn't, would you?
But I don't understand why you're doing this. I mean, what do you think Lionel has to do with Madeline's murder?
Like I said, now, the L squared marks in Madeline's date book. I'm looking here to see if Lionel's date book has it down for the same dates.
Well, Pearl, I'm sure that there's plenty of people in the world with the same initials, LL.
Could you get that, please?
Oh, I like this. Now I'm taking orders from the butler? Hi, Courtney. Julia.
Hey, Julia, come on in. I want to go over this with you.
Is it about the case?
What, does a bear live in the woods?
Pearl, this is private.
Well, we're all friends here.
I'm sorry, but the case is confidential, Courtney.
Oh, Julia.
Oh.
Courtney, would you mind if I had a couple of words alone with Miss Wainwright?
Yes. But I guess I could be nice about it, huh?
You're a crazy, Sheila. Lionel's date book.
He gave it to you?
In a manner of speaking, I took it.
You took his date book?
Look at this. I've been checking all Lionel's entries against Madeline's, right? But so far, there's no luck. For all the dates that Madeline was meeting with this L-squared character, Lionel's only got blank entries, right?
Well, I'm not surprised.
Wait a minute. Unless there were entries in here, but Lionel erased them after the murder.
Lionel would never do anything like that, Pearl.
Holy moly.
What is it?
Look at that.
Madeline. I'm just feeling, I feel a little faint. I'll be all right, really.
We really should get you home into bed.
I'm going to call a cab.
For heaven's sakes, you are stubborn as contrary as I am here.
I'll take that as a compliment from you.
How are you feeling? I mean, inside. Are you afraid?
I know I should be very glad, Augusta, that it's as minor as it was. Didn't lose my breast. I'm still alive, but I keep asking myself, well, why me? Why did it happen to me?
I understand that.
Oh, no. The question I should be asking myself is, why shouldn't it happen to me? Why should I be exempt from what might happen to anyone else in the world? You probably think I'm very weak.
Not at all. As a matter of fact, I haven't told you this, but I have a lot of respect for your strength.
My strength?
Yes, you've been on your own for a long time. I'm sort of facing the same thing, and it must be very frightening to, I don't know.
Augusta, I'm sorry.
You are a very strong woman, and don't you dare forget it.
You've helped me through this.
I think I better get you home. Want a lift?
No, I'm going to take a cab. Thank you.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Thanks a lot.
Right.
Hello there.
Hello.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Wait, I'm not so soon. I'd like to know something. What's wrong with Sophia?
Nothing. Why?
Come on. A minute ago, she looked as if she was going to faint.
I know. Please, you're just imagining things.
Am I? What is wrong with Sophia? Is she ill? Wait a minute. Is she the one that you were visiting in the hospital?
Would you please stay away from this? You're just being ridiculous.
I have a right to know what's going on here.
I know.
Sophia, I want you to tell me something. What's wrong?
Oh, yeah, I know her. She stopped by to use the phone. Her lines were out. And she lives in that last cliff house up there.
Mm-hmm.
She's a pretty popular lady.
How's that?
Well, you're not the only person who's been by to ask about her. There was a woman in here just the other night, just last night, as a matter of fact, who said she was some kind of a cop. Oh, yeah, and there was another guy who stopped by to ask for directions up there, but I don't think he wants to have anything to do with it.
Uh-huh. What did this woman look like?
Well, she was blonde, short blonde hair. You know, kind of what they call a buzz cut.
And the man?
Tall, brown hair, kind of a high forehead. Well, you know, a businessman type with a suit, you know.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, what are you, all cops?
Lionel, no one has asked you to come in here and try to find out what's going on.
Look,
We don't-
Sophia, wait a minute. What is wrong? Now, a while ago, you looked as if you were going to faint. Are you not feeling well? Is that it?
I don't have anything to discuss with you.
What are you talking? How can you say that after all the things we shared together? How can you possibly...
Look, Sophia is tired. She's under a lot of stress, which you are adding to. She just wants to go home.
Okay, that is another thing. Now, what is all this newfound friendship all about? I mean, I never would have believed this in a million years.
Augusta has helped me through something that's very difficult. I haven't told you about it because there is nothing to tell you. That's all. Now I'm going home. That's all.
Wait. I think we better get her back to the hospital.
Augusta, what in the name of God is going on? Come on. Get him. Eden? Eden!
because you're a coward.
You're the coward, Kirk, for having to sucker me into your plan. And now you're trying to set me up. That typewriter was never in my room. You put it there, didn't you?
Yes.